thanks for joining this travel talk with Selling Travel. Today I'm lucky enough to be in Mauritius for the grand opening of the 5-star luxury LUX Grand Baie resort, located in the north of the island. Here to tell me all about it is Regional General Manager Ashish Modak. Hi Ashish, thanks so much for joining me this morning.
A pleasure. Thank you for having me here this morning.
There's been such a buzz around the opening of LUX Grand Baie. So how does it feel to finally declare the resort open for the general public?
Very, very excited, very proud, and very, very much looking forward to this beautiful property, the LUX Grand Baie, doing wonders not just for us as LUX, for the island of Mauritius, and also for that matter, for the entire world of hospitality.
Yes,
So
yeah.
very excited indeed.
There's been a lot of build-up. I've been following it for the last few years. So yes, there's very much excitement around it. And tell us what kind of clientele you see staying at the resort.
The place is an urban resort. We've created a very happy vibe around the place, and it's aimed at the young at heart travelers. I see our guests are people who love to experience the best of things, be it the attention to detail, be it the design, be it the concepts that we have. So it could be our culinary offerings that are unique, very trendy, very fun and innovative, to the concepts of wellness, well-being, fitness that we've designed and put them into practice here now. And just the overall feel of a luxury resort. We are looking at people who are wanting to experience that element which is rare, which is true luxury.
And in terms of the type of people staying here, do you envision it being families, couples, honeymooners? I know there's a great kids area that's being developed, so tell us more about that.
Sure. We are looking at really people who are young families. The resort's been designed in 3 different parts that make the accommodation element at the resort. We've got this beautiful Lux Junior Suites, as we call them, 65 square meters of beachfront space, ideal for a couple and perhaps an infant with them. We've got 8 villas, 7 of which are 2-bedroom, super luxury. Then we've got the Grand Lux Villa, which is a 3-bedroom beachfront location, stunning. And then we've got residences, each coming with 2 bedrooms, living space, a plunge pool built in, and a magnificent outdoor deck and terrace space. So young families, couples looking for a getaway. We are looking at people ideally in 40 to 55 age group, and like I said a minute ago, the main clientele would be the young at heart travelers. You could be a 70-year-old, but really wanting to have that fun element, and the resort's just ideal for you.
Yeah, it certainly is. It offers everything for everyone, I think. And tell us a bit about what sets this resort apart from other Lux properties on the island.
LUX Grand Baie is our first new build Lux in Mauritius. We started this property more as a greenfield, and that allowed us to really look at the changing expectations, changing needs of travelers of today. Design all our areas, be it the luxury open air spaces that we've got, be it the accommodation, the focus on sustainability, the culinary offerings that we've got, very unique. And I would honestly say it's not just like any other Lux, but for that matter, it's a unique offering when it comes to the luxury 5-star hotels in the Indian Ocean. Completely different, very fresh, and it would just do wonders for any traveler coming in here.
And you touched on sustainability there. Can you tell us about some of the green initiatives that you're offering for guests?
Sure. Let me start with what we call Keen on Green, which is our concept focusing on trying and getting in as much local, fresh, sustainably grown greens and vegetables on our menus. Uh, we've committed ourselves to having 35% of our menu preparations which focus on keen on green concept. So that means people who are looking for more sustainably grown, locally grown, organic, vegetarian, vegan friendly preparations, there's plenty of choice. So that's just one point to start off with. In terms of our rooms and accommodation at large, we've focused heavily on energy conservation. It could be the electronic blinds that we have, which we are here in the tropics. The average temperatures outside in the summers are just the brilliant 32, 33, 34 in prime summer. But what it also means that the air conditioning at times runs 24/7 just to keep the rooms nice and cozy. Now what we've done therefore, we've got this smart energy conservation system which ensures the minute you leave the room, the blinds close off completely, keeping the room nice and cold, and the air conditioning therefore does not need to work extra time, saving a lot of unnecessary waste of electricity. The same with lighting in all the rooms, suites, villas, all of our accommodation units. So that's another element. We also focus on what we call tread lightly. Tread lightly is our promise for offsetting the carbon footprint of all our guests who stay here. What we believe in is partnering with all the stakeholders and with our guests equally. And Tread Lightly program just offers that. We also are working with a lot of Mauritian artists, Mauritian entrepreneurs who are now as good and even better than many other parts of the world, manufacturers, designers, and so on. So we are actively working with them, be it here in the boutique with our product lines, be it with anything that we do in the resort. Could be the musicians, could be the partners in terms of our suppliers. The focus is on going vocal for local, as we call it. So that's another initiative that we have. All in all, therefore, we are focusing very strongly. Everything that's been designed in terms of our amenities in the rooms are all sustainably sourced. We've focused heavily on eliminating single-use plastic.
I noticed the water bottles, the reusable glass water bottles. I think that's a great touch.
Absolutely. So there's a lot of focus on small elements which individually you may ignore as a very small thing, but when you put them collectively into a basket, it really makes a big impact on our planet, and that's what we are focusing on here.
And you mentioned you're using, well, you can see even here in the boutique, Mauritius designers, local employers, and I do know that Lux is well known for its collective experiences, and they give guests a taste of the authentic Mauritian lifestyle. So what will you offer here at LUX Grand Baie?
Okay, as we all know, Lux is known for our trendy, fun, innovative experiences that we kind of bring forth every year. Something new is happening in each of our resorts all the time. So this last year, we've used the time that unfortunately the world was in a lockdown for. We kind of used that time to develop what we call the collectible experiences. And here at LUX Grand Baie, we've come up with a series of those unique bucket list experiences, if I may call them, which, for example, it could be a private trip to the Flat Island, which is located about 30 minutes boat trip from the resort. It's a guided trip. You have a champagne breakfast on the beach there just for the two of you or yourselves as a group. It's a guided excursion around the Flat Island. It's got a lot of history. So be it experiences in the resort around the wellness, well-being and fitness, or excursions out of the resort. Another one that we've worked on as a collectible is a visit and a high tea at a metal foundry which was started 180 years ago, and it's been brought back to life by a group of jewelers who do this intricate objects of art in terms of jewelry. So we actually take the guests and get them to experience firsthand how you know pieces of art in terms of jewelry are made in a foundry. So that's very experiential.
Yes.
That's followed by understanding how the designs of all that jewelry have been inspired by Africa as a continent, and by nature that you see in plenty around us here in Mauritius. And it's a must-do experience. So it's the collectibles that we've focused on at LUX Grand Baie are not just what you can do at the resort, but also those unique experiences around the resort. And it's a 10-minute drive from here, and something really unique.
Yeah, a highlight of anyone's trip, really. I think we're seeing a lot of people wanting these local experiences. They want a taste of the culture, they want to see the art and meet the people. So yeah, I think that's really a unique selling point that you have here.
Thank you.
And how are bookings looking for 2022? Obviously the pandemic has made it very difficult, as we all know, but are we seeing an improvement? Are you seeing an influx for next year?
Oh yes, positively. We are very optimistic, very confident about 2022. The last 2 years have been unprecedented. I think for the whole travel and tourism industry, I think none of us in our lifetimes have seen anything like what's happened in the last 2 years. And it's evolving on a daily basis. But the number of bookings, the interest, the queries that are coming in gives me and all of us at Lux complete confidence. Plus, when you see a property like this, I think it's going to be a magnet for people who want to escape and come to a paradise like this. So very optimistic. The last couple of months, a lot of bookings from all our key markets, UK, France, Germany, showing a lot of promise for 2022. So we are very excited.
And I have noticed that you have sanitary stations across the resort. Staff are wearing masks. Are these all health and safety protocols that will continue?
Absolutely. I think both the Mauritius government and Lux, we've set up very good standards in terms of ensuring maximum care is taken to protect all our guests and ourselves from this pandemic. Everywhere in the resort, we've taken care to ensure that hygiene standards are maintained at the highest without really spoiling the guest experiences.
Yeah.
So we've got large open spaces.
Yes.
Our concepts of well-being, wellness and fitness. For example, we've got a whole wellness and fitness experience at the rooftop. So open air, we've got 3 tracks of Olympic style 30-meter long running tracks. We've got what is called the My Beast, which is a multi-fitness unit that's located at the rooftop. We've taken care, and a jog along the beach here in the mornings is magic. So there's a lot of care taken in ensuring safety, security of all our guests without really spoiling their holiday by making it too stringent and too drastic for them on the holiday.
Of course, yes. Safety has to be the main priority always. And tell me, how are you working with agents to keep Lux at the forefront of their minds going into 2022?
Over the years, we've had a great partnership with all our trade partners, be it the operators, be it the travel agents, and we are keen to continue on that track. With LUX Grand Baie, we've actually also now partnered with even more niche travel designers. We look forward to continuing our partnership with them. The one good thing that Lux has done over the years is the promise that we make when you book a holiday with Lux. It almost comes with a guarantee of more than 100% satisfaction for the end clients, and that's where I think it's a win-win formula for our partners as agencies and ourselves. And with LUX Grand Baie, it's going to continue in that same direction. we are very eager to continue working with all our agents, operators, and everyone in the trade industry, and take this hotel to the new heights that it deserves to be at.
Yes, I'm sure many agents are looking forward to taking fam trips in the coming year and seeing the property for themselves.
Well, I'll look forward to welcoming everyone to come and first-hand witness this magic. Whoever's been here, and right from senior ministers in the government here to press, to journalists who travel the world, to influencers, to whoever has seen, and we've had guests now staying and experiencing this firsthand. There's just one word, within the first few hours that you've spent here, and that's wow.
Yes.
It's unbelievable, it's out of this world, it's different than anything else that you see in the Indian Ocean. And I look forward to welcoming a lot of fam trips so that everyone in the industry gets a taste of what it is to be at LUX Grand Baie.
A taste of the wow factor.
Indeed.
And finally, can you tell me some of your top highlights about the resort?
Sure. Well, I'm not sure where to start because there are so many unique experiences. Let me start with the culinary offerings first. The Beach Rouge, which is our beach club style day into night restaurant, has a wide range of food preparations, cocktails which have been designed to match the tropical conditions here. Experiences within the kitchen include at the Beach Rouge a food lab where guests can actually go in and see firsthand and understand and participate in creating new preparations, new dishes for the menus that we will be launching. So there's a lot of what we call experiential learning, edutainment for guests, and it's a stunner. The pool, the whole beach club feel and vibe there. The range of ice creams that you see churning in front of you, and something as fresh and different as that. So it's a complete new experience there. The contemporary Asian restaurant that we have in Aikisu and the club adjacent to it is out of this world again. Aikisu will stand up to the best of names in contemporary Asian dining around the world. It's got this concept of warayaki, which is cooking on a high flame with the sugarcane straw that we see here on the island, and it's magic to see. So all our kitchens are designed in a way that you are actually seeing everything that's happening in the kitchens, and that in itself is brilliant. The service team is been trained to give you that finest experience, be it a soya sommelier that comes by and guides you on what soya sauce would work well with the sushi or maki selection that you've had, to a wide range of sakes in Aikisu, a great range of wines overall as a resort. And then comes the rooftop bizu experience. So we've got this infinity pool at the rooftop, combined with lunch, after lunch, early evening, and then dinner experiences that you can do by the poolside there. You could actually sit in the pool and dine. So we've got these tables which...
Floating tables, yes, I saw the ultimate Instagram moment, that is. Overlooking the ocean, it's just perfect, yeah.
And I think, yeah, that combination of the blue skies, the turquoise of the lagoon, that infinity feel of the pool, and brilliant service.
Yes.
I think that makes Bizu completely different. We've got this concept of Maison Lux, which is situated in the lobby, a very social place, and where again the food concepts, the drinks concept change by the time of the day. There's nothing like it in Mauritius or Indian Ocean for that matters when it comes to our culinary offerings. The wellness is a different heaven in itself, if I may. Be it the bath journey that we have, where it could be the Turkish hammam, it could be the conventional steams and saunas, or the water journey that we have. We have the food revival experience. We are working with top names like Bastia Gonzalez when it comes to manicure pedicure. We've got an amazing bridal studio, and then of course some great spa experiences when it comes to treatments and re-energizing, rejuvenating yourself. The fitness experience comes with Niyama Mind and Body Studio, where we do personalized and group sessions for yoga, stretching, meditation, and so on. We have a group cycle studio, first of its kind here in Mauritius. Amazing experience. We've worked with Technogym for the latest lines when it comes to the fitness equipment. I mentioned a couple of minutes ago the rooftop wellness experience, which is again an experience beyond anyone's imagination, under the open skies. And then so many things to do around the resort, be it taking a boat out to neighboring islands, or just going out snorkeling.
Yes, the water sports that are on offer is quite incredible. The glass bottom kayaks.
And all the non-motorized water activities that we offer in brand new equipment that we've got are all offered complimentary to our guests. So there's so much to do if you'd like to.
Yes.
And just if you'd like to practice the art of doing nothing, there are these beautiful spots in the resort where you can practice that. In fact, I often see this at LUX Grand Baie. Amongst so many things that you can explore and enjoy, if you would like to, there are 3 things that you can practice to perfection. The first, to relax. Second, to relax. The third, to relax. You just need to choose the order and we do the rest for you.
Okay. I think that's a great quote to end on. Relax, relax, relax. And you can certainly do that here. Thank you so much for talking to me, Ashish. It's been an absolute pleasure to see the property, and it is quite incredible, as you say, wow moments around every corner. And I'm sure agents can't wait to experience it for themselves. Thank you so much.
Thank you.